So what comes next? Fifth placed Manchester United. While second placed Liverpool are at home to 13th place Manchester City, face a trip to 11th.
Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of the Barclays Premier League. It's West Bromwich Albion against Burnley. Let's head off to the Hawthorns now. The floodlights are beaming down. You can guarantee a terrific atmosphere this evening. Here's your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Yeah, Alan Smith's alongside me, and it's Barclays Premier League action for you. West Bromwich Albion, they need a better showing and certainly a better result than their last game, that home reverse against Swansea City.
Yeah, I mean, it finished 1-0, but I thought they were a bit unlucky on the day. I thought they played OK, and do fancy them to bounce back today.
The team now for you for West Bromwich Albion. Change. Tom Heaton starts in goal. Kieran Trippier starts with Ben Mee in the full-back positions. Scott Arfield starts looking to recover his form. Sam Vokes is the lone striker today. He's enduring a sticky spell at the moment, but they're asking him to play his way through it, Alan.
I was surprised at that. I really thought that the manager would give him a little rest to watch on from the sidelines, but no.
Atkinson, today's referee. Here we are, start of the match. Didn't hesitate, did he, with that challenge? Barnes. Touch off the player and out. Josh King. Good position, they've worked this attack very well into a quite a dangerous position now. Arfield. Kieran Trippier. He's got the ball. Nice back heel then. And he read that passage of play and was able to make the interception. It's gone out to the wingman. And the defender marshals him out of play. Good work. But the back heel didn't come off. Alan McInally with a goal to tell us about from Aston Villa's game.
It's a goal for Aston Villa. It's been scored by Marco Saul. He ghosted in unmarked at the far post to head home a great cross. 10 minutes played, 1-0.
Cheers, Alan. Been chipping away this side, the home team, haven't they? 6 points from their last 5 games.
Yeah, not what you call spectacular.
Has to score here. It's in. Brilliant header.
Well, it is an open goal, but he had to keep his concentration, and he did the simple thing well.
It's a goal worth looking at again, isn't it? So after the goal, we've opened the scoring here, 1-0. Sergi Roberto. Josh King. Olsen. John. Into play by the goalkeeper. That will go out of play. You can see it clearly has done. Well, no delay here. Esteban Pavez. Arfield can have it back. Suratuza. Ben Mee. Comes in with a tackle, and the cross coming in. In at goal, in with a chance. Oh, that zipped on past the keeper, but just past the post. Sergi Roberto. It's gone out for a throw. Barnes. And the ball with West Bromwich Albion again. It's King. Esteban Pavez. Kieran Trippier. Still keeping the ball, still eyeing up the chance maybe, but it's not easy. Kieran Trippier. Suratuza. Well, he will say that the ball should have come quicker. He's offside.
Yeah, I think defensively, there was good communication across that back line. They all pushed up as a team.
Let's go to Alan McInally quickly. There's a penalty at the Emirates.
It's a penalty for Arsenal. A slight delay as the ref clears the defenders. Little check. Outfox the goalkeeper, drills it in the corner. 34 minutes played. 2-0.
Thanks, Alan. Suratuza. Olsen, great chance. Not a decisive save. Well, that's a fantastic clearance. He rose to the occasion and saved the day. Arfield. Martin Atkinson has blown his whistle. about West Brom's next match?
Yeah, they're playing Stoke City in the next match in the Barclays Premier League, and I do think it's going to be tough for them.
Showing it's a physical game when it's a fair one too, and that's a great challenge. Well, the signal's gone up for 2 minutes. He's coming forward with some danger. Here's the chance. He might be needed again, the goalkeeper. Sergi Roberto. And it'll go into the middle now. It's whipped in quick. So it's 1-0 here as the half-time whistle goes. Half-time, and very well matched in every respect, isn't it? With the way they've played and the efforts at goal they've had.
Yeah, exactly so, and it might just come down to which goalkeeper.
Referee just checking everything is in order. And he blows for the second half to start. John. Sergi Roberto. Down in South London is Alan McInally with a goal at Selhurst Park, Alan.
It's a goal for Crystal Palace. 48 minutes played. 1-1.
Thank you very much, Alan. Zurutuza. Challenge. It's King. Allen. Now Hughes. Sergi Roberto. Well, he might as well have not. This could be a chance. Well, that's very frustrating for this team because they've worked it well into a potential scoring opportunity, and he's got himself caught well.
Come down a touch, he was a bit impetuous there.
Zurutuza. Paves. And as we thought, Burnley are going to make a change. He's awarded the free kick. And coming up for you on EA Sports, that Premier League fixture, Burnley, they'll be hosting Liverpool.
Yeah, a lot of people have been talking about this one. Looking forward to it.
Arfield. Olsen. Brilliant opening, in with a chance. And no wonder they celebrate. That is the equaliser.
Talk about composed. To take it first time and just guide it into that bottom left. Absolutely wonderful.
That's a goal well worth analysing again. Well, we're back at level pegging again at 1-1. Zurutuza. Dan Gosling. Ben Mee. Keane. Oh, it's out of play off the player. Zurutuza. Barnes. Well, this attack got a bit of menace to it. Blocked well by the defender. That's very well read, and that's a very good interception. Ben Mee. Dan Gosling. Zurutuza. Tries his luck. That defending team really defending for all they're worth. John. So let's have a look at the possession stats on the screen now. There they are.
Yeah, very close. I think we could probably tell that without even looking at the figures. Not much to split these two sides.
Cards out here from the referee after going back to the earlier incident.
Yeah, good play from the ref. He gave that move a chance to develop, but it came to an end, and I think he had to book him.
And in the middle, he's got some help. Burnley dropping back into defence. What do you think about that, Alan?
Well, I know in some parts of the world they call this tactic lock-up shop. We know it more as parking the bus, but it's the same end result. Just try and see this one out defensively.
He's into the challenge. That could be the end of the game for this player. He's stopped in his tracks by that damaged muscle. I'm sure. Brought on by the manager here. I wonder whether he can nick his first goal for his new club.
And sometimes it's easier coming off the bench. You know, the opposition are tiring a touch. A bit more space. Let's see.
It's King. Could whip it in from here. And the ball in is dealt with well by the defender. We're going to get a substitution here from Burnley. I think there's a goal to tell you about from Alan McAnally at the Emirates.
It's a third goal for Arsenal. 7 minutes remain. 3-0.
Cheers, Alan. And back it goes to the goalkeeper. And it's passed back again. John. To Moore. And King. And there's a teammate free in the middle here. Well, they're building steadily here, working away. It's King. Here's the cross. Back at the end of the match, this decision, one way or another, the scores are level, and on he comes to try and tilt the game his team's way. He's got that, cleared the ball away and saved his side from a difficult situation. And King. Moore. Hughes. Crisp defending there. It's over, and it's over with the two sides level pegging. Well, it's finished.
The Barclays Premier League. Arsenal 3, Fulham 0. Aston Villa 1, Manchester City 0.
So what comes next in the Barclays Premier League? The league leaders, Chelsea, entertain third-placed Manchester City, while second-placed Liverpool face a trip to 20th-placed Burnley.
Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of the Barclays Premier League. Today, a West Midlands derby. It's the Potters against the Baggies, Stoke City versus West Brom. Let's head to the Britannia Stadium, the home of Stoke City. It's a miserable day, rain lashing down at the moment. Your commentary team is Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Hi there again, Martin Tyler here. Alan Smith's alongside me, and it's Barclays Premier League action for you. West Bromwich Albion, well, they'll be hoping to improve on those drop points at home when they only drew against Burnley.
Yeah, they were OK without being spectacular in that 1-1, but I think they might lose here today.
The Stoke City team, here it is for you. Jack Butland starts in goal. Andy Wilkinson starts, he's back from suspension today. Bojan starts with Marko Arnautovic in the wide positions. In attack, Max Kruse starts. He's been in tremendous form recently. The team now for you for West Bromwich Albion. It's West Bromwich Albion that we'll all want to talk about in this match.
It's not one of those campaigns, Martin. They're going to finish middle of the pack. Nothing too exciting for the fans to cheer this year. They'll be hoping for better next season.
This is a guy who really is on top of his game at the moment, and no wonder he started. He's probably the first name on the team sheet.
Yeah, I would imagine so, and the opposition, I'm sure, would have spoken a lot about him in the dressing room beforehand. A danger man.
So big headlines. He's refused the offer of a new contract, but he is playing. They're going to use him while he's still here.
Well, he's under contract, and yeah, why not? But he obviously feels he's worth more money than this club's offering him. Maybe he can show why today.
Here's the kick-off, and the game is underway. Lee Probert, today's referee. Not a good challenge by the defender, and in goes the cross. Good work by the goalkeeper. Kruse. He's inspirational and so industrious as well.
Yeah, I mean, what he lacks in some areas of his game, he certainly makes up with his work rate.
Kruse in quickly. Good movement to get to it. Jakob. Bojan. Kruse almost lost his footing. He's gone for goal. Now they can use some width. That's a good pass. Keep you right up to date during this match with what's going on elsewhere. And here's Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Wolverhampton Wanderers. 17 minutes played, 1-0.
Thanks, Alan. That's it. Shots on here. Well, the goalkeeper's had to make a save. And the shot was a decent enough one, but too straight. Andy Wilkinson. Kruse. He's coming forward with some danger. Stephen Nzonzi. That will help ease the pressure. Wilson. Carrying the ball forward. Got to be. Corner given. Cross it. Tried to steer it in with the volley. Well, I have to say, The corner taker will be upset because he did his bit.
He did, and they put the hours in on the training ground to get to that part where the player had a chance, but he just didn't complete it.
Wilson. Oh, he's totally done the defender. In with a chance. Corner. Corner again. Now that's a throw. Here's the chance. That's a great block. That's a good clearance because it's got the ball well out of harm's way. John. Blocked well by the defender. Cruiser. Marko Arnautovic. Cruiser. Marko Arnautovic. And it's away by the defender. Asmir Begovic. They've got to manage without him today. Now he's gone and life goes on, Alan.
Life does go on, yeah. I mean, it's a big decision by the football club, but maybe they'll get a replacement in quickly.
Well, that's gone behind. It'll be a corner. Corner put where the goalkeeper wanted it, really. That's not the best idea. John. Attacking well here. And that's a very successful slide tackle. Stephen Nzonzi. Andy Wilkinson. Now he can cross it. Oh, in goes the cross. They defended well. It was good-looking attacking play too. So it's half-time and we're still waiting for that first goal. It's been gripping, hasn't it, the way these teams have gone about their business. Very much as predicted, and nothing to separate them as yet. They're level at half-time.
Yeah, intriguing contest. You look at the two sets of players and they are evenly matched. You can't say there's one team better than the other, and that's the way it's panned out.
So we've reached half-time and the game is scoreless. Let's take a look at the highlights from that first half, and then we'll get straight back to the commentators for the rest of the contest.
Well, we're up and running again for the second half. No change in the weather, I'm sad to say. The sky is still heavy and the rain's still falling. Bojan. Here's an opportunity, maybe. And hits it. And that will be a goal kick. Substitute getting ready for Stoke. That's no sort of challenge from the defender. And the cross is in. Great hands. Well, he's been given the ball, really. He didn't have to do too much to get it. It's a poor pass. Jakob. Shawcross. Bojan. Jordi Classy. It's a chance for the wide man to make some progress here. And the attacker, well, he's powered his way past a rather poor piece of defending. Here's the cross. That's a good cross into a good area, but the defender's on top of the play. Nice move to get away from the defender, Stephen Nzonzi. And in goes the cross. Tidied up very well by the defender from what looked like a pretty dangerous cross. Stephen Nzonzi. Into the face of the opposition. And he's got the ball well to set his team on the front foot by intercepting. Bojan. Throw in now. Substitution coming up. Chambers. Jakob. We've got some news coming out from Turf Moor from Alan McAnally.
It's a goal for Liverpool. It's been scored by Mario Balotelli. A breathtaking strike from 35 yards that took a slight deflection on the way through to loop up into the top corner, leaving the keeper motionless. 70 minutes played, 1-1.
Cheers, Alan. Stoke City want to make this change. Stoke have worked hard in this game to get where they are, and they're defending that position. Alan Smith.
Well, it's going to be a question of attack against defence, I think. Everybody behind the ball trying to hold on to this position.
That is a free kick. And they've got a chance to really make the most of that decision. It's an opportunity for the substitute to really make himself a hero here. The game is level, and can he be the man to instigate his team going in front? He is having one of those great days, this keeper.
Well, still got a bit of work to do, but he's had an astounding game so far.
Josh King. Defenders come in well here. Timed his approach and got the ball. Substitutions at this stage, and key moments really, and the manager deciding to bring this player on to try and tilt the match which is level in their favour. Teixeira. Tackle goes in. And it's passed back again.
We're into the last 5 minutes, and it's still either side's game.
Jakob. Now, Olsen. Here's a chance from the corner.
Well, it's still allowed, thankfully, the sliding tackle.
Yeah, and so often we see players get booked, but he timed this one perfectly.
Here's the chance. Very good effort at a very important time of the game, but just off target.
Just looking at his manager jumping up and down, he thought he'd scored.
It's King. King. Jakob.
He could cross it from here.
And the cross is in.
It looked a good cross, but the defender read it well.
Chambers. Oh, a lot of excitement, but no goals. Final whistle's gone.
Great respect at the final whistle here between the two teams.
The Barclays Premier League.
What comes next in the English Premier League? The league leaders, Chelsea, are at home to 11th placed Southampton.
Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of the Premier League. It's West Bromwich Albion against Everton. Let's head off to the Hawthorns now. The floodlights are beaming down. You can guarantee a terrific atmosphere this evening. Here's your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Hi there, I'm Martin Tyler. With me today, Alan Smith, and we've got a match from the Barclays Premier League for you.
Yeah, thanks Martin. Delighted to be here, as I always am for these occasions.
West Bromwich Albion, last time out, they were away from home. They drew against Stoke City.
Yeah, I mean, 0-0, a clean sheet is the positive slant on it, and I think they might just grab one or two here to get the win.
The team now for you for West Bromwich Albion. few changes for Everton. Jasper Cillessen plays in goal. Seamus Coleman replaces Brian Oviedo, who's been out of sorts lately. Darren Gibson comes in for Jack Cook, who's shown poor form lately. Romelu Lukaku is the sole striker today.
West Bromwich Albion, a good watch the way they play the game.
Well, they're just going to keep going, haven't they? The middle of the pack, and nothing to get too excited about, but you're playing for pride, and you're playing for points out here.
From the ref today. So the game's underway here with Everton very much in a sharp focus for this match. They play it wide now. Everton on the attack. Leighton Baines. Shots on here, got to be. And the block there, stopping a goal, I think. To Allen. The ball with the Everton player. Corner not on the money because the goalkeeper's caught it, danger's gone. It's a chance for a double for the team that are the visiting team today. Had a good win against this side that they're visiting in the other match between the two clubs earlier in the season. But I'm sure the hosts are really determined to get some revenge.
Yeah, I'm sure they are.
The referee asserting his authority here early on, giving that free kick. Belfodil, and he gets it back again quickly. Darren Gibson. To Gibson. Ishak Belfodil. He's reached it and he's caught it with a save. Brilliant. It will be their throw. James McCarthy. Browning. Everton hoping that they can get into their rhythm and get the win. The opposition will have their own thoughts on that. Ishak Belfodil. Nothing wrong with that tackle. In fact, it was a terrific effort. That's a decent challenge by the opponent. Blocked well by the defender. That has gone out of play with the deflection. And that is a chance again. Let's have a quick look at it. We can squeeze it in, the save.
There's nothing like seeing a top-class save like that.
There's still a chance after the save. Just looking at the last 5 league games for the home team, Alan. 5 points accrued. That means 10 points dropped.
It does, if you look on that side of things, and I think you've got to as well, because this team for me is better than that.
Ball goes out of play here quite clearly. An attempted pass, but not a good one. Hughes. Well, that slide tackle couldn't stop him. Attacking well here. Very good piece of blocking. Ross Barkley. Now that's a throw. I would think the manager of the visiting team is a bit worried. 4 points from the last 5 games.
Yeah, it's been less than spectacular. And, he's under some pressure. I've seen him get some stick from the fans and in the papers, and he'll need to see a change of fortune quickly.
On EA Sports, quick jog of your memory. The Premier League fixture. West Bromwich Albion, they'll be facing Spurs away from home.
Yeah, I've had a lot of supporters get excited about it, and I am as well.
Chambers. Hughes. It's King. Lukaku. Kevin Morales. Well, that'll be a throw. Touch, didn't have to take it over the line. It was a great moment. Here we can see it again, the save.
There's no flies on this goalkeeper.
Ishak Belfodil. Romelu Lukaku. Wide from Baines, and it's presented to the player by the opposition. Hughes. Josh King. Now Hughes. And the decision from the referee via the fourth official is 5 added minutes. Chambers. Romelu Lukaku. To Gibson. Coleman. How about that, Alan?
Oh, lovely to watch.
And it's a decision made by Craig Pawson. Here the challenge is a good one. So it's half-time and we're still waiting for that first goal. Half-time, have you enjoyed it, Alan? Because the sides look evenly matched. The statistics will probably confirm that.
Yeah, it's not been dull, has it? We've had chances at either end, but difficult to call now which way it's going to go.
So we've reached half-time and the game is scoreless. Let's take a look at the highlights from the first half, and then we'll be back over to your commentary team for the rest of the match.
The second half is off and underway. Morales. Lukaku. Well, everyone knows free kick given against West Bromwich Albion. I think the player who's getting booked now knew it was coming his way, even though the game went on for a few moments afterwards.
And he's not complaining too much. He holds up his hands and takes that one.
Deemed to have fouled. That's a free kick against West Brom. Kevin Morales. It's decent attacking play, good skill with the ball to beat a man. And Everton have got a corner. Look here again at that incident that led to the card.
Can't really have a go at the ref for getting his yellow card out there.
cross it. Jagielka. It's another corner. Made easy, the direction of the cross for the goalkeeper to come and claim. It's one back. Jack Cork. Nicely lined up for the set-piece specialist here. With this free kick. Did pretty well to get that close from there.
Can't believe he actually tried a shot, but he made the keeper work.
It's King. Sergi Roberto. Allen. Player working hard to stay in possession. Ross Barkley, and in goes the cross. He goes up to head it away. What, Alan, about Everton's next game?
Yeah, they're playing Chelsea in their next match in the FA Cup, and I can't see them winning it, to be honest.
Comes in with a tackle. Sergi Roberto at the liberty. Free kick given against West Bromwich Albion. Well, this is going to be the introduction of 3 new players. So a quick word, a very quick word it was from Alan McAnally. Just in case you missed it, Swansea have scored in that match. The score is now 2-0. Browning. Ishak Belfodil. And the attack coming now from Everton. Can have it back. Here's the cross. It looked a good cross, but the defender read it well. And hits it. It's another decent try, but we're still level in this match. Sergi Roberto. Olsen. That's very well read, and that's a very good interception. Kevin Morales. Coleman. They've got the ball back through a very good interception. Oh, it's still goalless here, not much time left. What about their next game, Alan?
Yeah, well, West Bromwich Albion go up against Spurs. I just think in attack they haven't taken the chances. They've looked a bit flat today.
The defenders come in well here, timed his approach and got the ball. Kevin Morales. Ross Barkley. Morales. Lukaku. Ishak Belfodil. Short passes, but they're keeping the ball. Romelu Lukaku. Well, they thought they were in for the winner there until that marvellous interception. Morales. Well, he's on the attack and he's got plenty of options from his teammates. Oviedo. Kevin Morales. Moore. Ishak Belfodil. McCarthy. He's cut it out in the nick of time. That could have been a goal-scoring opportunity this late in the game. Full-time whistle, and it's finished goalless. Well, it's finished as a draw, and probably that's about right, isn't it, Alan?
The Barclays Premier League. Chelsea 3, Southampton 1. Swansea City 2, Arsenal 1. West Bromwich Albion 0, Everton 0. So what do those results mean to the league table? At the top of the table remain Chelsea with 73 points. In second, Liverpool with 64 points, with a game in hand on the team above. In third, Manchester City with 60 points. In fourth, Tottenham Hotspur with 58 points. In fifth, Manchester United with 57 points. In sixth, Hull City with 56 points. In seventh, Stoke City with 52 points. In eighth, Everton with 49 points. Bottom of the table, Burnley with 20 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom and falling are Fulham with 27 points, with a game in hand on the team above. Third bottom, rising up the table, are Swansea City with 28 points. Fourth bottom, Crystal Palace with 29 points. Fifth bottom, Wolverhampton Wanderers with 30 points.
What comes next in the English Premier League? In third place, Manchester City travel to 19th placed Fulham.
Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of the Barclays Premier League. It's Tottenham Hotspur against West Bromwich Albion. Let's cross to White Hart Lane then now. It's a wet day in North London with rain continuing to fall. Your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Hi there again, Martin Tyler here. Alan Smith's alongside me, and it's Barclays Premier League action for you. West Bromwich Albion will be looking to get a victory here. They need a victory, really. Last time out, they were at home. They couldn't find a winning goal and drew against Everton.
Yeah, it was 0-0, and they didn't create too many chances. I just think they'll lose because defensively they haven't been great this season.
We have 3 changes for Spurs since they last played. Andrea Consigli plays in goal. Ben Davies starts with Kyle Walker in the full-back positions. Aaron Lennon comes in for Wilfried Zaha, who's not played well lately. In attack, Freddie Montero starts, replacing Roberto Soldado, who's injured. The team now for you for West Bromwich Albion. Well, coming towards the end of the season, middle of the table, could be better, could have been a lot worse, I guess.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe if you'd have looked at it at the start of the season, you'd have tipped them to finish in this kind of position, but, you know, they could still make a good fist of it if they have a late flurry and get some points on the table.
The player, this guy, that the opposition's really got to keep an eye on the form that he's in.
Yeah, I mean, his teammates will be trying to give him the ball at every opportunity. He demands it, he can do special things with it.
He read it and cut it out. Eriksson. Freddie Montero. They can keep this attack going by going to the left. And the defender has done very well here. Got his foot in. Sergi Roberto. Jakob. Spurs certainly will want to impose themselves on a match, but it might not be easy for them to do that, certainly not straight away.
No, I don't think so, and I think defensively, Martin, Tottenham will be after something approaching the best to contain this outfit.
Could be dangerous. And he goes for goal! Just needed to settle on the ball before striking the shot. The booking now will be completed. Referees come back to the offender.
Yeah, he had eyes in the back of his head there almost. He saw it at the corner of his eye and he made sure he went back to it.
Won it back. That's a really good tackle. We can go to Alan McInally now for news of a goal from elsewhere.
It's a goal for Chelsea. 12 minutes played, 1-0.
Thank you very much, Alan. The referee's given them a free kick in a real position of some danger to the opposition. And that's going to mean a booking for the player.
Oh, without question, it was not the best of challenges.
That was an easy decision for the ref.
Yeah, he might have done a bit more damage to his opponent than seems to have been the case.
Looked like the goalkeeper's thwarted him.
Oh, that's a top save from the lad there, top save.
Apologies for interrupting Alan McInally a moment or two ago. Chelsea did score. The score is now 1-0. Well, the ref says play on. That's a crossing opportunity here. Throw for Tottenham. Christian Eriksen. Davis. Well, he's played it into the wide area there, played it well. Davis. Sergi Roberto. Here's Roberts, held off the defender with good touches here. Well, this attack could have been a menace to it. Freddy Montero. Davis. He's going to cross it. He's got his fist to that. Aaron Len. Free kick given. And there's a real discussion now about how to make the most of it.
Shocking moment for the player. Look at him, he's distraught.
Let's have another peek at that goal. Well, here's the restart after that madness of the own goal. An update coming up from Loftus Road from Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Queen's Park Rangers. 34 minutes played, 1-1.
Cheers, Alan. Christian Eriksen. Etienne Capoue. John. He's got space, got to be. Good stop by the goalkeeper. Etienne Capoue. Lennon. How frustrating is this for the other team, trying to get the touch of the ball. And the cross coming in. He's being challenged now. Capoue. Aaron Lennon. Kyle Walker. And the ball in is dealt with well by the defender. They've been saved, the defending team, by that offside flag.
Yeah, and they know how important that was, because it was would have been a great scoring opportunity for them.
Here's the shot. With this goal advantage, they've now got a corner. Goalkeeper who's asserted himself from the corner. The defenders love that. Well, the referee has signalled for half-time, and it's 1-0 here. Poor first half for the losing team, really, and that own goal rather rubbed salt in their wounds.
Indeed, shot themselves in the foot against a team who doesn't need any help normally, so got a bit of work to do here.
So we reach half-time. 1-0 the score, Spurs leading. Let's take a look at the highlights from that first half, and then we'll get straight back to the commentators for the rest of the contest.
Tottenham Hotspur to start the second half, leading at this point. Eric Lamela. Martin Atkinson has blown his whistle. Well, the ref's given a foul here, and it's a bad one, yellow.
Yeah, no surprise there at all.
Well, that's risky going in like that.
Well, he's dived in. It's a reckless one.
Roberts. Quick check across to the Britannia Stadium where Alan McInally is watching, and Alan, I understand there's been a sending off.
It's a red card for the home team. They're down to 10 men. 52 minutes played. It remains 2-0.
Thanks, Alan. Well, we might get an update on that injury now from our man Jeff Shreves. Jeff.
Physio's up on the touchline, keeping an eye on him as he went over on his ankle. Looks like he's going to be okay.
Jeff Shreves there, right down on the touchline. So, Jeff, thanks for that. Just a little dink pass forward there. Substitute ready for Tottenham Hotspur. Freddie Montero. Let's go down to St Mary's. Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Newcastle United. 58 minutes played, 1-1.
Thank you very much, Alan. Jan Vertonghen. Eriksson. And out to the wing. Man, just a touch. Enough to take it over the line. EA Sports continues its coverage from the Barclays Premier League, the fixture. West Bromwich Albion, they'll be hosting Chelsea.
Yeah, I've had a lot of supporters get excited about it.
Here's the chance. Oh, he's hit it very true, but just off target. He's come back. I like this kind of refereeing. Play the advantage, and go back and punish the offender. And that's what he's doing here, yellow card.
You see it happen too often where the referee blows straight away and he doesn't let advantage be played, but not this time with this fella. He did well.
Sergio Roberto. And the referee able to give West Bromwich Albion the advantage here. Paulson. Great contact with the header. Great work from the keeper. He wants it back from his teammate, and there it is, it's come back. Keeps it going. And here's the shot. It's not a decisive save. With this goal advantage, they've now got a corner. Corner, goalkeeper trying to deal with it. It's Paulson. That's quick-witted play, but quick movement as well to avoid the slide tackle. It's a chance! Got to be. Pushed back into play by the goalkeeper. Eric Lamela. Alan McInally right on the button to tell us about a goal that's just happened elsewhere.
It's a second goal for Wolverhampton Wanderers. 76 minutes played, 2-1.
Cheers, Alan. Got to be. He's reached it, but I don't know how. And now they've got a corner on the attack again, the team that's leading by 1 goal. Harm's way. Headed on, anticipated well, so it's a headed pass really. Mossisian, marvellous tackle. Jan Vertonghen. It's Tottenham who are going to make the change. The lead is still intact, but only just. The fans are... Opportunity here. Knocked it away. Great piece of defending. And now a throw-in.
Substitution on the field.
And the manager's decided for a change of personnel.
And that tackle has got him the ball.
Mossisian. Still 1-0 here, with the time almost up. What about this impacting on their next game?
Yeah, well, West Bromwich Albion go up against Chelsea. Really don't think they'll be happy at all. The manager, in fact, I think he's furious with them.
3 minutes left of the 90-minute match.
That passing is top class.
Mossisian.
Very weak challenge.
Here comes the cross. It's good work by the defensive player to stop that becoming a real menace to his team. It's a crucial corner here, and this might be their last chance. Excellent block by the defender.
That'll run through to the goalkeeper. Width in the attack here, looking for a cross at the end of it.
Mossisian still in play here. Well, they're looking for yet another goal. From the corner. The chance.
Here was the opportunity.
Final whistle goes. Victory for Tottenham Hotspur. Well, they always say it doesn't matter who scores the goal, and I suppose that's even more applicable.
The Barclays Premier League. Everton 0, Liverpool 0. Queen's Park Rangers 2, Crystal Palace 3, Southampton 2, Newcastle United 1. Tottenham Hotspur 1,